Well, I can't say this is flat Earth British because Martin may not agree with this. So I've typed in that word, noblesse, which is nobility, yes, in French. That's okay, Carol. I'll keep it up as much as I can. So, what have we got here? So, 1620 to 1623. I wonder what the world was like at that time for the nobility. The nobility. Oh, she's wearing a mask. Oh, I'm not surprised. I would wear a mask if I were you at this time. Oh, what fine attire. Oh, look. Oh, look. What wealth. What extravagance. Yes, that's lovely, isn't it? That's lovely. Yes, 1623. Oh, sorry, 1592 to 1635. Hmm. How the other half live. What? What we've got? Oh, another noble gentleman. A noble gentleman in 1500s. Oh, what a dashing chap. Wow, look at the cut of the collar. Look at that. Wow, almost like wings. Wow, what fine manicured beardage you have, sir. Wow, is that fur? Wow, look at that. Leather gloves, no doubt. Absolutely wonderful. Patterned robage. Oh, what fine decadent shoes you have, sir, in the mud. Oh, careful, sir. Careful. Oh, what do we have in the background? Oh, we have much more nobility. My gosh, it would appear that everybody's quite noble. Oh, look, we've got a priest. A priest. Yes, priest and nobility go hand in hand in the 1500s. And what a fine place it is in France. Unfortunately, I can't just go left or right, apparently. So, sorry about that. The noble. Um, let's go English, shall we? Let's go to annoy them. A gentleman with fur plastron. Fur? Fur? I think this is the same guy. Wow, look at that plumage there. Look at that. Yep, no malnutrition going on there. Yep, it doesn't look like he's gone through a sort of world catastrophe, mud flood, anything at all. Wow, look at that sword, sir. Where did you get that sword? Yes, was there a blacksmith? Yeah, a blacksmith around to forge that sword for you. Oh, look, all of the gentry have swords. Oh, yes, it's very honourable here. Oh, it's very honourable. Feck. Yeah, he's fecking right. Yes. Yeah, it's all looking good. What's that? Sequin? Yeah. Hmm. Gosh, look at those boots. Look at that. Look at that. Spurs. Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Fabulous. Well, who knew? We've no, no. We're British. We don't do French. Lady with the fan. Should we check out the lady? Yeah, true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Well, there's no real kind of hair loss going on there, so I guess she wasn't into cannibalism. Uh, when the earth was mud flooded, uh, I think there's some gloves. She's got some gloves on there. Um, what's going on in the background? No, no, it's all good. It's all good. This must be a city. Yeah, it must be a city. Yeah. Den. Hmm. Oh, is that a pearl necklace? Oh, well, a little Knight's Temple across, perhaps. Oh, wow! Look at that! Just look at that! Look at that! Where on earth were your clothes manufactured? Hmm? Hmm? You have to love the nobility. They're so resourceful. Um, oh, is that all? Oh, well, let's see if we can find something else. Nobility. Nobility. I want to have some pictures, please. Ball of nobility. So well, that's a considerable amount of time later, isn't it? So, the assembly of the aristocrats, or the harmonica of the aristocracies. Crochet. What does it say? The time given the ashes to the nobility of the clergy. Oh, clergy and nobility. Who'd have thought that back in that time that the nobility and the clergy would be good friends? I mean, wealth and religion. I don't see the connection. Hmm, else, I'm trying to scroll slowly. Um, anything else? Can't I have a book? Can't I have a book of engravings? Man's works or new war game dedicated to the young nobility of France. Who knows? Let's have a look. Does it mean contribution? So I'm sure there was a lot of cash being thrown around. Council of War. Military justice. That's no kind of party I would like to be at. No, it's just a bloodfest. Probably the nobility and the clergy together in unity, killing off the true survivors. What else have we had? Will you still say long live nobility? I don't know. Let me have a look at the picture and draw a conclusion. Um, oh, good. Will you still say long live the nobility? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. To be sure. To be sure, I don't know. Um, it was 1789. Well, I just don't know what to say. This is just one picture. Right, so kind of getting the idea that sort of 15, 1600s, there were nobility and they seem to be rich and they seem to be friends with the church. The nobility and the clergy. Nobility and the clergy. What is this? What? What? You can't have lunch again. Sorry, it's my cat. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what this is. But no doubt it's going to be nobility and clergy. What is going on here? It's nonsensical. I can't deal with nonsensical. Does that say arse? No, Alsace. Okay. Oh, it's Baron, Lord of wherever, member of the Council of the Nobility Independent. Oh, let's have a look, shall we? Look like a fag to me, mate. Yes. Museum of the History of Costume. Uh, from let's have a look. 1500s, huh? 10, 6. Oh, 1600s. 1600s. Odd how, this pattern matches the gardens, isn't it? That they possessed. Yeah. Okay. No, not getting anywhere. I feel like I'm working myself into a corner here. The nightmare of the aristocracy relative to their victims or their hardships. Right, so what's the nightmare? Brown, gold, pearls, um, some kind of an electric lamp through atmospheric electricity, jugs. Ah, it must be this. What is this? Why is this symbol a nightmare for nobility? What is that? I mean, it looks like a blade, blood. Is that like a Smurf hat? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Any more clues? Very strange, very strange. You could have given us a clue. Uh, more, please. Something. Give me something. Clergy and nobility, yeah, we know about all that. Costumes of nobility in the 18th century, no, it's a bit too late, really. The religion, the clergy, the nobility, the tiers states. What does that even mean? Poor nobility only lives by hunting and fishing. So, what makes a poor man a nobleman? Hmm? Is it not some kind of Illuminati, yeah, survivor, yeah? Because that would be an oxymoron, wouldn't it? A poor nobility. Yeah? Interesting. The Duke having a snub. Oof. Presents home dressed in three ways with Borgias and nobility and what? Nobility. I mean, how does somebody become a queen or a king anyway? Hmm? Corsica, something, please. Demolition of the castle of the Bastille. Voluntary. What's that? It's not lightning, is it? What's going on? Is a Hercules? So what have we got? We've got nobility and clergy. Yeah. So that's kind of right. Uh, a wolf, fox, and is it God is striking down the nobility and the clergy? Uh, I'm not so sure that these people are nobility. This guy's lacking his armor. It's weird. Don't know. Very strange. Maybe it's just allegorical. A nightmare of the aristocracy. Oh, is that picture in colour? Just in case we missed it the first time. Maybe with colour it make more sense. Right, so it's not a Smurf hat, is it? Because the Smurf hats weren't red. Now it's a bell and a pyramid. Well, she's pulling her hair out. Yeah. What are these exactly? Oh, our electrical lamp has gone. What is that? So what's the black and white one underneath then? Oh, no, it's definitely been doctored. That picture has been edited. Because before it looked like blood was coming out of something, like this was a blade piercing something, but now it's like a bell. Skullduggery going on here, I think. Hello. Nobility. We're looking up nobility. Stop. Oh, oh, I saw something. So from the last atlas I did with that last page, yeah, there was a key to understanding shields and what they meant. More to the point, when the nobility came back to claim, the land and property after the sort of, I guess, early 1500s catastrophe. It was all pre-planned, obviously, and they all were allotted lands and dwelling places to go to renovate and to produce certain things. It could be gold, it could be cloth, it could be food, could be anything. Okay, and they would amass wealth because any survivors that were actually left, yeah, they would have nothing, yeah, and end up becoming their bitches or whatever. Like this, so like this lineage here, that could mean gold. Yeah, so this would be the coat of arms of a particular land and castle of one of the aristocracy, the what was the word? Nobility. Yeah, that was their job. Yeah, but even if they failed, there would still be nobility. I don't know, mining perhaps, beheading true survivors. Could be that. I don't know. Yes, let's see fewer of them, please. Go away. Yeah, but just check out my last atlas that I uploaded and go to the very last page. And there's a key given for us to be able to decipher what these mean. Although there's a lot more involved in these, but never mind anyway. That's it. I really want pictures. Let's go for 50 results per page. Oh, was that a vehicle? No. Right, we've been here. We just saw that. I mean, these guys, or this guy, probably these guys, these guys are, what, third, fourth generation, when the whole catastrophe was set in place. The great grandparents of these guys, yeah, were out safe. Yeah, yeah. These are privileged. These are the privileged, yeah, that now run the world today. Yeah? Lord, Baron, whatever. They have their own particular accent. Yeah? Yeah. Viceroy, Count, Viceroy. Yeah. What have you done in service of humanity for such great middleage? Patriotic delirium. Well, they don't look like they're nobility. They look like they're angry at nobility. Why would that be? Nobility never hurt anybody, they just feed their own and look after themselves. What's this? The Whig Patriot, the fate of the fatherland. Yes, my heart is interested. Let me do it. It's no longer debate. I shave the clergy. I comb the nobility. I acquire the third state. Sounds a bit sort of Masonic, doesn't it? Prince. Bavaria. Right. Oh, what fine furniture they have. Is that a 33 there? Is that a 33? Yeah. Is that a Martin Leaker 30? Looks like it. Or perhaps it's just an accident. It's just free art expression. It's absolutely no significance whatsoever. It's just pretty. Yeah, and they've just acquired it because they're royalty. Yeah, like these paintings. How old are these paintings? Yeah. What's that? Well, is that an electric light? Yeah. It doesn't look like you could hold a flame in that. Or gas. I don't see any gas pipage going around now. What else have we got? Oh, look, a peasant has smashed the frame. What a shame. So, Prince and Princess. Bavaria. And got for their electric light bulb. Electric light. No? 1912. Oh, I guess they had electric light bulbs in 1912 then. The nobility taken by the clergy or advance of Lady Sam to Lady from a single chambermaid and an abbot who was complacent. A complacent abbot? After having reduced more than 20 post horses, was finally stopped at the town of Sens. What atrocity! A bent abbot. I must see this. Embarrassed, yeah. Where's the abbot? Is that the abbot? Is that like a skull cap thing? Is that the abbot? I can't tell the difference between clergy and aristocracy. Maybe it's him. He's stealing the wheel. Look, he's stealing the wheel. It's him. It's him. Damn thief. Globe, where people, nobility, and the clergy help first. The hive represents the three orders united. Hive, nobility, clergy, globe. What could it all mean? What could that mean? Maybe the picture will explain. For those that are Canadian, French figurine under a globe is something. People, the noble and the clergy help first. The something represent the three orders reunited. So 3 orders united under the globe. Yeah, so they're all working together, and you've got a fleur de lis for each order. What does that mean? What does that mean? Next. Actually, I need to have a break, excuse me. Okay, the prodigal son has returned. The present Thames, the third estate, the nobility, the clergy. It is here that the first are the last ones. What does that mean? I don't understand. If it loads. Yeah. Maybe not. What else have we got? Viscountess. Viscountess. The Empress of Germany and the Duchess of Brunswick. I mean, where do they get these names from, these titles? Empress. You know, Vice, what's it? Oh, I can't even say it. You know, they're supposed to be, for the people, but I mean, just look, all the pomp, the gold, the fine attire. What? I mean, what is this? It's like when you get a priest. A bishop in the church. All dressed up, all high and mighty. You at least 10 echelons above everybody else in the building. How is a bishop who's supposed to be a servant of God and of the people? What's he doing wearing all of his, fancy regalia? And, if this is a true king, queen, empress, whatever the hell they call themselves, why are they dressed like that? What? What? You got it wrong. You're doing it wrong. What else have we got? The gallery and gardens of the Royal Palace, drawing 17 something. I wonder how the rest of their country is living at this time. Nope. Nope. We're not playing. No. Nope. We've got the ump. I think they got the hump, guys. I might have to stop, I think. Well, I'm not getting anywhere here. I'm opposed. I'm opposed. Castle in the 1700s. No. No. Go like that then. Right. Oh no, come on. Come on. Come on, let me have it. So I'm gonna let me have it. I was gonna play a little game then. I was gonna say spot the peasant. Yeah. But was it 113? Let's try something. Oh, this is very strange. Aha. Aha. Right. Spot the peasant. Spot the peasant. So, yeah, clearly this is a post-mud flood building. Yeah. Any surviving mud flooders, yeah, sort of moving in here, trying to find a home. Nope, just the aristocracy, just nobility. How did they get so lucky? I don't know. Purge? Does that say purge? Purge in 1790? Alright, don't translate then. France purges itself little by little. Of what? It's all allegorical, isn't it? Goodbye. France relying on human rights by crushing the nobility and the clergy. That sounds like a good idea. Hold on. They're purging by beating soap water in a dish at the feet of His Holiness. What? How is that a purge? So he's beating soap in a dish for France to purge France of nobility and the clergy. And he's just got a stick, yeah. So he's sort of like just blowing bubbles, and then you've got some. This is supposed to be France with a fascist with a Smurf hat on the top. She's just taking a piss, no? Yeah, Smurf hat on top of a fascist. Yeah, that she's defending the rights of men in France, and she's just standing there popping the bubbles that the Pope's. Talk about taking the piss. My gosh. A church. What's this? Oh, right. So this is a church. It's not like a pre-flood uh, golden age construct. No, that is clearly a church, isn't it? I think we can all agree that that is most definitely a church, and nobility, the rich, are round about it offering offerings to the church. Fabulous, darlings, fabulous. The nightmare of aristocracy. Again, the same picture. This time, a kebab. No, it's round the other way. Oh, we've got 3-2s and a World Globe Cup, football cup. Something. I don't know. This is all changed a bit now, whatever that was. No, we've still got some kind of devil thing, atmospheric electricity's gone. I mean, is that the tragedy? Right, so the bell now is kind of like a tassel now. And I'm sure Smurf hats were blue. Oh my gosh, there were red ones. Papa Smurf had a red hat. Well, that's it. I think I've deciphered it, guys. And we've got blue here. It's Papa Smurf. It's Papa Smurf. The nightmare of the aristocracy. You'd think that they were mocking us or something, wouldn't you? Oh my gosh. English, please. Very confident project of counter-revolution formed by the value of the nobility of France. Very confident project of counter-revolution. So this is the nobility, and what they are doing as a countermeasure to stop revolution. Why would people want to revolt? Everybody loves the aristocracy and nobility and clergy. So what are they doing? So they're right. I can't tell if these are clergy or aristocracy. Maybe they're the same thing, but there's a little bit of and a little bit of and a bit of bribery going on there, a bit of alcoholism. Indoctrination. That works. Oh, this different area. Oh my gosh, what are they called? Noble. Sorry. Yeah, definitely nobility there. Yeah, so they're sort of showing off, saying, "Look, we're great. Okay, you don't need to have a revolution. Just aspire to be like us. Look, I'm surrounded by women and bodyguards. Like Donald Trump." What else? What other measures are they using? What's that? What is that? What's that? A bribe? Financial bribery, perhaps? A kick in the nuts and trampling a mother with a newborn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, that's just the kind of thing. And I think we've got nobility here, just sort of like out of the way of all of the trouble. Is that fire? No, not sure. Just outside of all the trouble, just letting all of this go on. Yeah, what a great way. Is that fascist there? Yeah, good way to stop a revolution. Great. Fabulous. Is that Wurzel Gummidge? Flipping Wurzel Gummidge, isn't it? Oh, sorry, Baron Gummidge. I don't even know what that means. Lord Aberdeen. Scotsman, no doubt. Lord Aberdeen. So is that how Aberdeen got its name? Hmm. The globe of France, under the auspices of justice, is supported by the Third Estate. What is the Third Estate? Oh, I didn't spell that right. It's a political thing. is a political pamphlet written in January 1789 or 789, shortly before the outbreak of the French Revolution by the French thinker and clergyman Abbé Emmanuel. Right. Or so they say. The Third Estate. The destruction of the emblems of feudalism. What does that mean? Okay. Is that a pyramid in France? Hmm. Well, a lot of pomp and ceremony. That's all I see. The reposition of the Royal Louis. Is that a helicopter? Helicopter for a minute. It's just allegorical. Mm. No, just silliness, isn't it? Just silliness. Oh, that looks rude. The Cascade Parks and Cloud. Anything more? No, I really expected, something significant. Really, exercise of the rights of the man and the French citizen. So this is going to be a piss take, isn't it? I think we'll cut the picture. Right, what we got? Exercising the right of common man. Um, well, I see nobility getting their arse kicked. Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking at. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yes, I guess that's what you call exercising your right. Oh my God. The patriotic threader. Okay, that sounds boring. Excuse me, Your Majesty, let me knit you a robe. The new size. He passes the three orders, the third tier represented by sticking to the height of recent minister. To arrange what? Well, I guess it's allegorical again. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it there for now. I was hoping for something a little bit more interesting than this. But it's all very You know, I want stuff like from the 1500s, really. You know, when they sort of like walking in and claiming castles and land, you know. Come on, guys, give me something. 13 pictures. Feasts of the French nation and the Allied powers, or picturesque pictures engraved, accompanied by an explanatory text, and intended to perpetuate the memory of military events. No. Historical description of a hotel. No. 200 plates engraved according to the best paintings of these masters. Well, that would probably be quite good, actually, but that's not what I want. Costumes. Brazil. What year? What's that word? What is that word? What is that word? Yeah, right. No, I want that word. No, just copy that. FACICLES. Actually, right, hold on. No, I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Go there. I'm sorry for using Google. What other choice do I have? I don't think it's Latin. It's supposed to be French, isn't it? Oh, okay. What? Okay, that's gross. Ah, medical. What? It's all in flipping Latin. A band or bundle of fibres. Oh, sounds like a fasces. Fasces, usually of muscle or nerve fibres. So we've got fash. Yeah, it's a bundle. Oh, there you go. That's something new every day. Where even was I? Well, that's gone. I'm getting lost, so I'm going to stop there. Thanks for watching.